So, Zach, the first thing we need to ask you is, do you have any problem being taped?
No.
Okay. So what we're going to do here, Bobby is the person that is the advisor for our program. You know me because you're in class with me. And we're going to talk about the GEO program. And then JJ works at the Orlando Science Center, which is where the summer internship is held too. So that's why she's involved. And then we're taping you so that the people who are potentially your mentors at the University of Florida can also see what's happening. How does that sound?
Okay.
Okay. So we have 5 questions to ask you. And we wanted you to tell us a little bit about yourself. So the first question is, tell us about yourself, your background, any coursework, and how it makes you suitable for the program.
I came from a small town in North Florida called Jennings. That's where my dad's family's from. Lived up there pretty much all my life in that area. Went to public school from kindergarten to 8th grade and was homeschooled after that because the schools in Suwannee County weren't very good. And I worked for about two and a half years full time just to help pay for college. And I'm here now.
And what did you do for a job in that time?
I worked in industrial construction for about 6 months, and then I worked in logging as a sawman and for a year and a half.
All right. Great. Anyone want to do a follow-up on that?
Well, I was just curious, do you have an intended major yet, or anything that you're kind of interested in studying?
I have my major at Santa Fe's engineering, and I hope to go to UF for aerospace engineering.
We actually had a former fellow who was in the same track, so. Bobby.
Okay. Tell us about your approach to a challenging situation.
I would try to, first I would look at it and see like what I have to do, and if I can't figure it out from there, probably ask somebody who would have experience in that for like what I should do, like different ideas or something they have. And then if that doesn't work still, I would try to like research different approaches outside of that.
So how would you conduct this research then?
I would just if it's like a problem, like I can't figure like something out for like for school, for example, I'd look through textbooks and then like resources in the library or online.
JJ, I think you're next.
Okay. So this gets into a little bit more of the Orlando Science Center internship portion of this. I'd love to hear about your experience working or volunteering with the general public or with children specifically.
During high school, I volunteered at my local library for I think it was like 3 years or so. It was mostly during their summer program, but I also volunteered throughout the year. I helped with like people at the library with like different like finding books. I helped shelve books. I helped set up like get props and stuff ready for the shows the library put on. And during that time, I also took karate lessons, and for about a year, I just took them as a student. But after that, I started helping teach the classes also for about another year.
What age of kids did you teach to for karate?
Like elementary school age.
Great. And kind of in thinking about talking to the general public, what do you kind of think is maybe one of the most important things to think about or keep in mind when you're doing that?
Making your points clear. Like not just, especially with kids, you have to make like stuff very clear and easy to understand.
Good. Zach, can you tell us how you manage your time and prioritize tasks? how would you, for example, juggle your course requirements, work requirements, the requirements of the GEO program, and any other responsibilities that you have?
I would school. I would mostly do on the days I have classes. That would just help. That just give me a natural break to everything else. Work with the program. I would like prioritize probably next after that. I would try to get it on the same days as my school, and I would put work like in between all of that where I could work full time.
Anyone want to follow up on anything? Okay, Bolly.
Okay.
If you were selected for the GEO program, you would be expected to be available summer A to continue working on research with your mentor about 10 hours per week. If you are interested in the Orlando Science Center internship, you would be required to go to Orlando and participate in the internship full-time during summer B. Do you have any plans that would conflict with these summer expectations and requirements?
No, not currently.
Were you planning to take summer classes?
Yes.
You could take on-campus summer classes during A term.
Yes.
But since you're going to be down in Orlando during B term, the best that you could hope for would be an online class to be taken when you're not at work at Orlando
Yes.
Science Center.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
So what we'd like to do now is have you summarize what you think you're signing up for, and then we'll clarify a little bit after that. So, Zach, tell us what you think you're signing up for with this program.
During like the spring semester and the summer A, there's another class related to geography that I have to take. I'm already taking physical geography, so and during the internship I'd help with people working at the science center with like day to day, like with the public, like I'm trying to think, like with field trips and stuff. I'd help with that, like helping the kids get around and watching them.
And then I know you've thought about which mentor you'd like to work with. What do you think about that part of it?
I want to do the work with meteorology because especially this hurricane season, I've just been following like why everything's happening much more closely than I have before, and it's just sparked an interest with me.
I think it has with many people.
Mm-hmm.
So just to kind of clarify, there is a seminar you take in the spring, and even in the spring, especially in the spring, we're going to start with going to the 3 mentors labs, and then we'll match with the mentors, and you'll be doing research with UF professors spring and summer A.
Okay.
And in summer A, 10 hours a week, so that's what the expectation is. When you get to the Orlando Science Center, we hope you'll be able to take some of the things you researched and perhaps include them in some of the things you do at Orlando Science Center. And then it culminates in the fall with another seminar where we help you with your transfer application. We take you to see geoscientists in the field. We have some guest speakers who are geoscientists talking about applications. And the other thing you need to do is finish off so you probably have your final visit to Orlando Science Center and then present your research at either a professional meeting or here at Santa Fe. So you'll do either a poster or a presentation of what you researched. So it'll kind of round it out. And the objective is, it's called Geoscience Outreach and Experience. The outreach is, engagement and outreach. Engagement is the research part, and the outreach part is the working at Orlando Science Center.
Okay.
JJ, anything to add?
No, I'm good.
So Zach, tell us, is there anything you want to ask us about or anything you want to add?
No, not really.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Really appreciate you coming in. Thanks. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later on.